80 centimeters tall, and he weighed in right on 159 pounds.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Here comes the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs, who's had epic battles with Canelo Alvarez and Triple G, the former two-time middleweight champion, looks to get back on top with a win in this one. Here is Roy Jones.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Brooklyn, New York, introducing an acclaimed two-time middleweight champion of the world known as the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing the newly crowned champion, holding a record of 22 wins, no losses, 20 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the young, undefeated, and newly crowned IBF middleweight champion of the world, known as Captain Hook, introducing Roy Jones Jr.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. And there's the bell to start the round. Both men step back for just a moment. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Nice hook. That counter punch caught him clean. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring. Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round. So he's back up, but at some point, Johnny, he's got to live to fight another day, doesn't he?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make. He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, and he's out of there.
Straight right just misses. Back and forth they go. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be thinking about stopping it here.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Switch back. What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back up. You don't want to lose this fight. Get the focus back. Get that.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
They block that jab. It's all offense all the time. Beautiful counter punch. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Hard, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Which fighter will say no mas? Only catching air with that hook. Just missed with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. He is down big time on the scores. They ring the bell, and here we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. These two are the perfect dance partners. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. Like the size of an average man.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble.
Oh, what a shot. He's staggered. He's staggered. Does he know? Does he know he's even gone?
Talk about Jacobs in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. And there's the bell to start the round. Bravery being shown here is just incredible. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. Defense is not an option for these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. Nope, that jab not going to score.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. They both want a highlight reel knockout. The counter lands. Not a lot of defense here at all. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Jacobs in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation. They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. You know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Nice misses with that jab. This is a high-octane battle. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about about Jacobs in that last round? Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been safe. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until you're set for the comeback.
Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot, a pickpocket.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now.
His legs have gone. He's got to get his hands up. It's survival instincts now. Get him up.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. It looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this? Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Just missing with the uppercut. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage. They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won hands down.
Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. He threw a punch and just got countered. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here.
They